Hey everybody, today I'm filming a video that I'm not really excited to film. I am excited to film just to look back on the year, but my freshman year was cut short, which I know everything was cut short due to Corona. So I was planning on doing this video. I did this for a few years ago for, I think it was 2018 year in review, and I don't remember if I did it for 2019. I hope I did, but I honestly don't even know. So I didn't do one for 2019, but I did do one for 2018. I'll link it in the cards right here. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever done. I really did enjoy it. But I'm doing it for my freshman year. I started this year at Florida State University, and I was obviously a freshman this year. I had such an amazing time. It was a great year, and I'm really upset that it was cut short. Of course, I'm still doing online classes. I have about 4 weeks left of online classes, and then I'll officially be a sophomore in college, which is kind of weird. Freshman year went by insanely fast. I started in the end of June of 2019 because I started there for the summer semester at FSU. I was in the summer for 6 weeks, and then I had about a 2-week break, and then I went back to Rush, and I had just a lot of crazy things going on. I'm gonna go in and look through my camera roll and my Snapchat memories. That's what I did for the last year in review that I did, and then I put them on the screen for you guys, and I kind of talked a little bit about them, and it was so much fun, and I loved reflecting on that year, and I think I'm gonna try and do that from now on, whether it be for like the actual year or the school year or both. I guess I'll go through Snapchat memories. That's probably a little bit easier. I graduated high school on May 22nd. Was it May 22nd or was it May 20th? Dude, I don't even remember when I graduated high school. What the heck? No, it was May 22nd. Okay, I graduated high school on May 22nd, 2019. And then I was packing from then until I moved to school. I drove up to school on June 19th, 2019, and then we moved in the following day for Summer C. So yeah, I was moving in, we were driving up to FSU. As soon as we got there, the baseball team was actually getting back from their national championship tournament thing. So luckily I was able to like stand by the buses and welcome them home, and it was super fun. My family and I stood out there and did that. And then my family and I walked around, and it was fun. We moved in, Blake and I moved in. We loved our dorm. We loved everything. It was just a fun couple of days. We were there for a little bit before classes started. I think we had about a weekend, like 2 or 3 nights before classes started, so we can get settled in our dorm and stuff. We watched Big Little Lies. We had a lot of fun. And then why were we in the library? So maybe classes already had started. Then we were in the library. We spent a lot of time in the library. We went out a few times, which was fun. I'm not a huge fan of going out, but we did go out. I have a Chick-fil-A cup. I'm gonna put it right here. I hope it's not distracting. There you go. Free. Not that Chick-fil-A needs sponsors, but yeah, we went out a few times over summer. Actually, I think we went out every weekend, but I don't like going out, so that has nothing to do with anything. We just had a lot of fun. We slept in a lot. I had classes Monday through Thursday. I just had a lot of fun memories. We cooked bagel bites and hash brown tater tots. And then it was July, and July was a fun month. A lot of people came to visit. Spider-Man Far From Home came out, and one of my best friends, Robin, came up, and we were able to watch it with him. He's a big Marvel fan, and so am I. So me, him, and then 2 of our other friends went to go watch it on the premiere night in the theater, and that was really fun. Everybody was there. I'm not in Tallahassee right now. Everybody was there for 4th of July, which was fun. A lot of our friends from other schools came up to visit. My boyfriend Jared came up to visit. It was just a really fun weekend, and everybody was there. And one of my best friend Julia was there. It was a lot of fun, and we really had a great time during that weekend. That was one of my favorite weekends. I got Air Force Ones that weekend. Like, come on, that was good. I also got Stranger Things came out. It was a good weekend, and July was definitely a really, really good month and one of my favorite months. A lot of studying because I was in American history, and I realized I was going to probably fail the class, so I had to study. Obviously, I studied for all my classes, but I had a big paper to write for that one, and I was in the library for a lot of hours during every day of the week during Summer C. I kept watching One Tree Hill, but I didn't finish it for a while. It took me 2 years to finish One Tree Hill, but it's a great show, and I do recommend it. And then my friend Keegan came to visit. You guys know Keegan. It was really fun, and we had a lot of fun together, and I missed seeing her. So she flew to visit me, which was really fun. Blake and I drove to my grandparents' house in Tampa because we were going to Busch Gardens with my brothers, and so we drove a few hours to go to Tampa and go to Busch Gardens together, which I totally forgot about. Then we drove back up, obviously going back to Tallahassee, and we stopped in Gainesville to surprise Jordana at UF. And then a few weekends later, she came to visit us. So we both visited each other. It was super fun, and yeah. And it was our friend Gianna's birthday. We got her a ton of JoJo Siwa stuff, which she probably didn't appreciate, but it was a fun birthday for her, I hope. I came home. I was home for about 2 weeks. I didn't really have a summer break since I went straight from graduating high school to starting college. So my parents and I, just the three of us, went on a tiny little trip after Summer C. We went to New York. We flew into the city. We drove out to Long Island and we went to Montauk, all of the Hamptons, and then we took a car ferry to Connecticut because I had never been to Connecticut and I'm trying to get to all 50 states before I turn 21. So I was trying to get Connecticut off my bucket list, and then we spent another night in the city. I got to see The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel being filmed, which was literally still one of the highlights of my career. And yeah, that was a good summer, like a little 2-week summer break. I found this backpack that was adorable that I didn't get, but it's okay. And then Rush Week started, and Rush Week was fun and stressful, and I cried, but it was fun in the end, and it ended up how it should. I got into Alpha Chi Omega, which was amazing, and it's been so much fun. I made a lot of friends during Rush Week, and then of course I made a lot of friends after I got into ACIO, and yeah. At this point, we're at the first week of classes in the fall semester, and after the first week of classes, me, Blake, and Sydney flew to New York. At this point, this was my second time there within like 3 weeks, so I wasn't complaining. We flew there to see Colleen Ballinger in Waitress, and she was amazing, and Waitress is one of our favorite shows, so we wanted to go see our girl Colleen in it, and she was amazing. We had a really fun little girls trip in there, and I loved it. We had our first college game day, which was super fun. I had already been to so many games in the FSU stadium because I grew up going to FSU and stuff like that, but it was my first game day as a college student there, which was a lot of fun. A different experience, but it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, I just went all the way back to January 2018 on Snapchat memories. This little slider bar like makes me mad kind of. So yeah, we had our first college game day. That was fun. I had my sisterhood retreat for ACIO, and I made so many new friends and met a lot of new people, and it was a really fun weekend. Then I found out I was going to be able to go to the Emmy Awards, which was crazy, and I went to the Emmys. I've talked about this way too much, so I'm going to try and just skim over it, but it was still the best day of my entire life thus far. So I'm going to put a few pictures from there because it was the greatest thing ever. But Blake and I fangirled a little bit over me going to the Emmys, and hopefully I'll go this year again. I have plans to go, but coronavirus needs to work with us, so please stay home. In fall, we didn't really go out that much. I think I only went out 2 or 3 times in fall, which was fine because I don't like going out, but I get mad when they don't play Hannah Montana. Then it was Parents Weekend, which was a blast. It was fun for my parents and my whole family to come up and spend time with me and all my friends, and all of our families are best friends, so we were all spending time with each other's families, and it was just so much fun. And then it was a big little reveal for ACIO, and I got my little fam that I love. I got initiated in Alpha Chi, which was a lot of fun. Jared and I celebrated our 1-year anniversary, which was, I don't even know how we've been dating that long, but it was really fun. We did 1 year long distance, and then I actually went home to surprise my family and my boyfriend about a week later. So I went home, I surprised them, I vlogged them, and then that video blew up, which is kind of what blew up my channel. So that was a fun video to film. It was fun to go home and surprise them, and it was a nice little added extra that my video blew up, and it now has 1.5 million views. So that's kind of cool. Then I had my semi-formal, and I brought Sydney as my date, and Blake brought one of our friends, Alyssa, as her date, so the 4 of us went together, and it was a lot of fun. I had a date function for ACIO, and I brought my best friend Sydney. That was a lot of fun. And then I also went to her semi-formal for her sorority, and that was so much fun. We had a ton of dance marathon events, which was super fun. Then it was Halloween. We had a lot more game days. It was super fun. Our friend Nanako came to visit. We had a lot of fun in fall too, and I really miss game days. Then I went home again to surprise my family and friends. This one the video didn't do as well, but it was still fun to go home and surprise them. It was my brother's birthday and we went to the melting pot to celebrate, and then I hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, which was crazy. We had a lot of award show days because it was award show season, and that's my favorite time of year. More dance marathon events, just a lot of fun stuff that I really, really miss. Then it was Christmas time. We decorated cookies at the house, and my little cousin and my uncle came to visit. That was super fun. I miss her and I miss him, and we had a lot of fun seeing them. We stayed at a Universal hotel, and they went to Disney. I didn't go to Disney because I was going the next week with Jared. But yeah, we just had a lot of fun, and I miss them, and I wish they would come back. And then Jared and I went to Disney, and that was my birthday gift to him. So we went to Disney for a day, and that was a lot of fun. And then it was winter break, and yeah, my family was obviously in town. I had Christmas parties. We went ice skating on Christmas Eve like we always do. Celebrated Christmas and just did a lot of cool stuff. It was New Year's Eve, and I always celebrate New Year's Eve with my best friends. And this wasn't my favorite New Year's Eve, but it was a good New Year's Eve, and it was fun for a little bit. We had a big family photo shoot with all like 16 or 20 of us, however many there are, in like my big extended family on my dad's side. It was a funny photo shoot, and it was fun. So at this point, it's January 2020. I met up with two of my internet friends that live close. We meet up as often as we can, and so it was so nice to see them. And then I was back at FSU, back spending time in one of our favorite halls, like dorming halls, with some of our best friends that we have like kind of made a group together. Jordana came to visit again. That was fun. I've said that was fun so many times in this video, but Jordana did come to visit, and it was fun, so I'm going to tell you it was fun. We had breakfast. I discovered one of my favorite breakfast places called Canopy Road, and if you ever visit Tallahassee or you live in Tallahassee or you go to FSU, you need to try to eat at Canopy Road. I went to the gym like twice, but it was not for me, so I didn't go back. I started writing for Her Campus, which is like a publishing company at FSU, so I've been writing articles, and that was a lot of fun. I finally finished watching One Tree Hill, and we spent a lot more time at the dorms. My dad came up every single week because he's a lawyer, so he has to be at the Capitol Law, which is obviously Tallahassee, so he has an office up there that he always has to work at. So he's been up there every week. Obviously not anymore because nothing's open, but he was up there every week this semester, which was really nice to have him there. I acted as an extra in a film for the FSU Film School, which was fun. We had an AKO sleepover at the house. That was really cool. And then it was basketball season. Basketball season was fun. I don't necessarily love basketball. It's definitely grown on me, but it's just not my favorite sport. I thought I was doing semester at sea, so I applied to semester at sea and then found out that I couldn't do semester at sea, so I'm not doing it, but I was obsessed with that for that entire semester. And then we had a date function for AKO, and Jared and his brother actually came up and went with Blake and I, so that was really cool and fun. A lot more basketball games, and then the Oscars, obviously. That was really my favorite night ever. We had an FT Color event for Dance Marathon. A lot of Dance Marathon events. Then we had an event for AKO called Pizza Pie with Alpha Chi, so Blake and I got dressed up and brought two of our friends, Robin and Ryan. I tried on outfits for Playlist Live, and then we went to Playlist Live, and it was a really good Playlist Live. We had a lot of fun this year. This was the best Playlist Live ever, thus far at least. And then we had our actual Dance Marathon event, which was a lot of fun, and it was very tiring, but I'm excited to do it every year from now until I graduate. Then this whole coronavirus thing started happening. Online classes till April 6th, and then before then I was home for spring break, and I was supposed to go skiing in Park City, and then before I knew it, everything was canceled. So that leads us up to today, where it is now April 2nd, and I'm home until August. I was supposed to go to LA this summer for an internship, but that's not gonna happen anymore. I'm home till August, I think, but like who knows, it could be later. Nobody really knows what's up. All in all, this was an amazing first year at FSU. I had the time of my life. I can't wait to spend another 3 years there. And I just loved it. If you guys are planning on going to FSU and you have any questions at all, please let me know. I made this video more because it's something for me to look back on, but also, like, I don't know, I just think these videos are so fun to watch and learn about what people do throughout their year and stuff. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.